Well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing them, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And then as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. All right, here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie Georges St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. The Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. To get us started, here is Bruce Buckley.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joaquin Buckley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Ready. All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman could be the beginning of the end here. His misses are entertaining. Big power shot there.
4 strikes to the head.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, he has mastered this distance control tonight. Another punch lands.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Fast pace here in the early going. Watching the wrestler engages in the clinch here, and he does so very early in the fight against the kickboxer. He told us in the fighter meeting he's not worried about bonus money. He is trying to win, and this is certainly on that path.
Ultimately, it's about getting the W. Getting this guy to the clinch allows for you to start working towards winning the fight. One thing you got to be aware of. Oh!
judo toss for him, making all these shots count.
Beautiful transition.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
And now he's got the back. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Usman. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Lands with the ground and pound.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Usman's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Nicely done. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Usman getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right. You
need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
1 minute to go in the round.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body...
Well, he's got his back now. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Nice job last round. Let's take a deep breath and relax. All right, this next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your world.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent. He's got to feel confident as he gets off the stool for the beginning of this round.
midsection. Oh, good lead right by Usman. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Nice job to get the foot. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And he is back up to his feet. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round. Realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that you predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight. Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Usman's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Big right hand lands. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Just over 2 minutes to go. Double jab landed there by Kamaru Usman. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Usman's eye starting to close up. Gotta get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. You wonder if the offensive fighter's going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Beautiful strike.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, he lands a kick to the leg.
Yeah, he's got to.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Now under a minute to go in the second round. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there.
Ooh, another shot to the head. Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. 20 seconds to go, round two. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
It's crunch time. We're gonna find out what you're made of here.
All right, round is over. And Usman's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters... Try to establish that jab.
Nice, low single takedown.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman.
Oh, nice. In the half guard.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Kamaru Usman.
Oh, right in the mount.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Gotta be careful here. He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
Oh, this could be over soon. Well, that combination's gonna leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Usman. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Now goes to the uppercut. That's a second hook right there. DC, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Big right hand.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage.
Oh, another one.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time fighting. Everyone's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with food.
No.
Usman's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Misses with the right hand. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Big head kick. Seconds winding down in round 3. And that'll do it. 15 minutes from the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Uppercut lands.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice takedown, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks submission or big ground and pound. Big ground and pound. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Usman going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
His right eye's closing up.
He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Kamaru Usman.
Oh my goodness.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, with that, the official decision is in. We go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Kamaru Usman, your winner by TKO. He felt like if he was patient, the finish would materialize tonight, and that's largely the way it went down.
He did. He was paid. I mean, that's his personality. He isn't a guy that is going to overextend or put himself at risk. He takes his time, finds his punches, lands them, and then when he sees that he has you hurt,
he jumps on you. He's a phenomenal fighter, and once again, he proves it in this fight tonight.
And, of course, he took no damage as well, which is an encouraging sign as he spins it forward later this year for another big matchup. Kamaru Usman getting it done as he has done so many times in his UFC career.